So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to Zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15. Okay, funny story. My wife was listening to my podcast the other day. Yes, she does that. And she said, what's this thing called Whatnot you keep talking about on your podcast? Are you shopping without me? Yes, I am. I'm cheating on you. It's called Whatnot. It's live shopping with chat, and it's a lot of fun. Look, I coach a lot of people online. I coach people to make money online. Most don't know how to do it. And I have been telling a few lately to go to Whatnot, see what they're doing, and give it a try. If you're a Whatnot seller, you really shine, and your people find you. And that's a big deal because if you're selling online, they need to find you for you to make money, right? And then they become repeat customers because they see your face, not just your logo. Whatnot is the largest dedicated live shopping platform, whether it's beauty, it's collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies. Yep, cookies. Sellers are building real thriving businesses. Anyone can do it too. Some people on Whatnot are selling, get this, 10 times as much as they do on other major marketplaces. And you don't know this, but Whatnot buyers spend more than an hour on the app every day. They're not browsing. That's why they call them buyers. They're buying your stuff. So here's how it works. You go live, you showcase your products, and you earn real income. Search Whatnot, WHATNOT, in the App Store, download, and you can start selling right away.
Never give up. Fighting till the end, gotta get back up. No time for loss. Fighting till the end, no matter what the cost. Keep moving, gotta get back up. What? Keep moving, gotta get back up. Keep moving, gotta get back up. What? Keep moving, gotta get back up.
How are you? Happy Friday. Come on in. Good to have you. Got through the first back-to-school week here in Florida, where I live anyway, and looking forward to weekend. Get to the mall when nobody's around. A little quieter this weekend, maybe. Who knows? Today, we're talking about accountability. Are you an accountability kind of person? You can do that if you want to. You could be that kind of person, but maybe not. But where do you look for accountability? We'll give you an idea today that you might not have been looking at before, but it might make all the difference in the world. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com. A positive boost you need every single day. And yes, my throat is still scratchy, but we're getting to it here and getting through it. So we'll edit again if we have to. It's getting better by the day. No little. Thanks for your patience on that. I appreciate it. My name is Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. Just got off a presentation. We did the how to find your passion and purpose without taking years to do it presentation. It was awesome. It is in replay. If you registered, you will get an email about replay, and you can go find that and check it out this weekend. The replay will last, I think, through the weekend. If you didn't get registered for it, you missed a great presentation, but that's okay. We're going to do it again. Just go to faceyourpassion.com and get registered there. You'll get an invitation into the next one if you missed this one, and they get better every time we do them, and they get modified every time. We take a lot of questions. We have a lot of a chance to really see what's working for people, and we make adjustments along the way. So faceyourpassion.com is where you get registered. All right, it's Friday. That means I ask a very simple question. How do you want to feel? I ask it every single day. You should ask it at least once a day or once a week. Sit down and say, how do I want to feel about my life, my people, my relationships, my job, my money? How do I want to feel about all that stuff? That's what you ought to be doing. And if you do that, you're going to find life will change. Why? Because it's a little bit of that reticular activation system thing When you take a moment to ask how I want to feel, your subconscious mind says, well, yeah, really, a good about time you asked. How do you want to feel? And it starts looking for ways to help you feel that way. So if you're not feeling the way you want to feel, then you just make a couple of changes. Just ask that question. How do I want to feel? Yes, it's simple, but I like simple because simple works. Simple, the ultimate form of sophistication. Some of y'all just too complicated. Spend your whole life overcomplicating, not simplifying. The more you simplify, the more you get done. All there is to it. So accountability. Now, let me start this statement by saying that I'm an accountability guy. I like to be held accountable. I have friends that help me do that. That's awesome. I also get paid to hold people accountable, although I don't like to. In fact, if you were to hire me to coach you and get you someplace and ask me to hold you accountable, you and I, well, we're going to have a discussion. Why? Well, I'm going to make sure you're ready for it. Because I've learned over time that most people that ask to be held accountable, most of them are not, they don't really mean it. Oh, they think they mean it. They think they should mean it, but they don't mean it. Because as soon as you stumble on your goals once or twice and you come to me and say, Scott, I hired you to hold me accountable. Go ahead and do it. I said, okay. And I'll hold you accountable. I'll hold your feet to the fire, if you will. That's once. You do it again, and I'm going to say, well, you asked me to hold you accountable, so I'll do it again. And you do it a third time, and what's going to end up happening is you are, well, you're not going to like me anymore. Because what ends up happening is the more you want to be held accountable and the less you do what you say you're going to do, the less you want to hear somebody hold you accountable. So that's the disclaimer before I begin this thing we do today. I've also heard over time some wise advice. It seems wise when you set a goal, make it public, tell everybody that you want to do it so they can support you. Now, my experience, that works sometimes. My experience, everything works sometimes, doesn't it? That's just common sense. My experience could have worked better, especially long-term goals, maybe. See, the reason that you want to be careful shouting things in public for other people to hold you accountable is because those people, even if they're pretty close to you, they don't really understand what you're thinking, what you want, what you mean, where you're going, and they really can't hold you accountable, can they? Not their fault. They just don't know how to. And because you may not have that close relationship with them, you may not have enough respect to actually listen to what they say, you might ignore it. Before you know it, you're going to be rejecting it. So be careful with it. So this accountability thing is really weird. And I really like accountability. I just got an email. I just got off this presentation. I didn't ask for anybody to hold me accountable. I got an email. I got a text message and another message that came in as well. It's a messenger, I think, of 3 people that I interact with on a daily basis, or at least a couple times a week, offering their advice, holding me accountable. And you know what? I love it. It's okay. I respect them. They know they can do that. They know their place. That's all right. I'll do that. But man, you got to be in the right place to get that. It makes you a better person. Might make you lose some sleep too, but that's a whole nother thing. So when you think about being accountable or holding yourself accountable, is that something you ever do? See, most people I know, they're looking for somebody to hold them accountable. It is very common, maybe once a day. It could be that much. I get somebody to say, Scott, I know what I want to do. I keep trying to do it. I'm working through it. I got all the rules. I know how to do this thing. If only somebody would hold me accountable. Well, like I said, most people are just busy and they don't know you well enough to do it. And if you won't hold your own self accountable, then why should anybody else do it? And that's just a real truthful statement. It might not be very motivating to you. You might not like that idea, but it is truthful. And if you look in the mirror and you say, well, listen, if I won't hold myself accountable, why would anybody else do it for me? There's only one answer you can give yourself, and that is, well, they probably wouldn't. Right? So the real motivating part, this is kind of the kick in the ass motivation kind of stuff, is understanding that, accepting that, and dig yourself out of that thing you're saying in front of the mirror and understand that when you hold yourself accountable, you become instantaneously the world's best accountability partner, the world's best relationship, the world's strongest, the person that really has your best interest in mind. You. So if you're kicking around and you're saying, what am I going to do? Well, if it's up to me, if it's to be, it's up to me. Is that the famous saying we see all the time and hear all the time? When you say it's going to be up to me and you hold yourself accountable to do it, you're going to go do it. And nobody's going to care. You can tell them, I'm holding myself accountable. They're like, well, that's good for you, because that's how it ought to be, right? So number one today, when we talk about accountability, is if you really want to go after something and change it for yourself, I suggest you simply say, okay, fine. My idea, I decided to do it. I'm in charge. Buck stops with me, and you go after it. So how can it get better? Well, you're the first person. You will listen to yourself most. You might ignore yourself for a while, but you'll get back to it because you really want it, right? That's the first thing. So you choose yourself first. Secondly, yes, I want you to choose somebody else. But if you have the nerve and the courage to ask somebody else to hold you accountable for what you say you want to do, then you must accept that they're going to do it. I've gotten to the point now where if somebody asks me to do it for them, particularly on a professional level, I'll ask them to sign a contract. And they don't like that idea. I can say, listen, you're asking me to do this. You're asking me to guide you. So I want to do my job, but I don't want to get fired for doing my job. You know what I mean? Happens all the time. So I'm telling you, you accept yourself as accountability first. Do that first. You get all the respect to yourself and all the people around you. My God, you're so accountable for what you said you were going to do. And secondly, find somebody you really respect, somebody that when they hold you accountable, you will listen to them and you will do what they say. You won't fight it. You'll just do it. And then begin that relationship and watch what happens. You'll lose some sleep over it. You might embarrass yourself a few times, no doubt about that. But if you're committed to it, you will roll back around and say, okay, I said I was going to do it. Got called out. I'm going to go do it right now. If you do that, you'll change your life in so many ways you can't even imagine. And I imagine you got a pretty good imagination. You got a pretty good list of things you'd like to do, huh? I'm sure you do. We'll get it started just by holding yourself accountable first and then getting somebody else to help you along that long road. Well, all right, the weekend's here. Hopefully I get a chance to rest my voice this weekend, get it back to normal. It's coming back little by little, very little by little. If y'all want to see what we're talking about, just go to faceyourpassion.com and check out the next presentation and come on, learn a few things.
Keep moving.